Howdy everyone and welcome. We are live. Boy, it's taken some work to get going here. We are heading toward the East Coast. Looks like we'll be heading through some storms in a little while, so we'll see how this is going to play out today. Trying to see how it's quiet it down or not. Apparently not. So, trying to get things situated here. About getting situated, just getting started, and it is 2:24 Central, 3:24 Eastern. So we'll see how all this plays out today with the incoming storms. We'll see how connectivity is too, for that matter. Let me know there's some issues here. So currently I'm in Wisconsin. I'll be hitting the Illinois border in just a few minutes here. I have no idea how far we're going to get today and what's going to happen with our storm situation. Had some pretty heavy duty storms through here last night. Not rain wise, but wind wise. A lot of damage. A lot of trees down. Saw a couple roofs get taken off. So, kind of crazy. Or not, depending on how you look at it. Going to have clear weather all the way down to Bloomington. And as Indianapolis will start keeping an eye on the weather and see what it looks like. We'll see if we can thread the needle. Well, hello, Waffles. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for swinging by here. We're just getting started. The fun is just beginning. How are things your way? It's going to be a wheel hanger-oner for sure this trip. Well, we had storms last night. We're going to have high winds today here as they start heading east and start heading down toward Indianapolis. That's where the hairy stuff is. I'm expecting tornadoes probably south of Indy. You're having some severe weather down further, Alabama, Tennessee. So I want to keep an eye on how our storms are behaving. Yeah, I'll bet it has been. It's been strange weather. Hot, cold, hot, cold. You can't tell what's going on. So, Sarah. How are you? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a wild day. Get a little, shall we say? Lead Files, how are you? Let me give this puppy, the Chariot, the maiden run. And I'll be really curious to see what gas prices are as we go across the country this week. Things have slowly been settling down. I saw eggs were down slightly a little bit, so that's a start. We're still waiting for 1.5 million chickens to come back from what they killed, a few months ago, in order for them to get old enough to. Barry, hope are you doing okay? What are the storms like? Because I imagine you might be getting some bad weather in your direction. And I know you're wondering. Super windy, yeah. Just in case anybody doubts. Look who came along. Uh-huh. That's right. Yeah, buzzard, that's right. Coming up to that Illinois state line, and two things I should probably do here. I need to get this car's plates tagged. Actually, yes and no. I don't know. We'll have to see how this plays out. I almost forgot my Easy Pass. It's like, oh yeah. This car rides pretty decent. It's a Lincoln. What is it? A Lincoln Mark Z something? I don't know, something like that. So it's a larger size vehicle. I thought that's a good test run for it. Get the gunk out of the engine. Got a little mileage on it, but it's a totally risky situation. But I thought I'd give it a run. I don't want to say what could go wrong because then we know everything will go wrong. Alright, so there's that. And then, up ahead somewhere, there should be the sign. Just in case it didn't register. Where is that sign? Let's go get it. I can pay the toll. Alright. So lots of things going on. This trip, I have no idea how long it's going to run. It's minimum through next Saturday, possibly through the beginning of the following week. I do need to be back here by the end of the month. And then I'm heading back out about mid-month or so, give or take. So we'll see. So what else is going on? The latest video of what the hell did Dirk find dropped yesterday. Some unusual things you'll see that I picked up. And we're going to be doing some channel memberships. We're going to have an opportunity to have a couple different levels where there'll be prints involved. Not the prints formerly known as, or whatever, the artist formerly known as Prince, but we're going to have some different size prints available, some of the sunsets and different things that I shoot. So we'll have different levels of memberships for sizes. There'll be postcard size, 8x10, 5x7 maybe. I'm kind of going through and working the size and situation out. So we're working on that. We'll get those started soon. I've got this thing packed to the gills. I don't know whether I'm shooting any video. I know I'm shooting photo the entire trip, but there may be some video work being done too, so kind of have to see. I know I'm going to be staying, well, it looks like if everything gets finalized for 2 weeks away, March 25th, I'll be staying in the Atlantic City area. Jersey most of the week coming up, starting Monday night, possibly as early as tomorrow night. And then I'll be there until at least Friday night. Then I'm not sure. I have no idea where I'm going to be. It's all between Virginia, Maryland, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. This particular trip. It was almost 80 degrees yesterday. It's 51 right now. This might be the latest I've started the trip, but with the storms, I kind of tried to get through there earlier and get to Ohio, but I would have had to blast out of here so early this morning, and I just wasn't ready. I would have had to been out easily by 6 o'clock, which just wasn't going to happen today. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some storm activity. Approaching Rockford, Illinois. Then we'll head down to the split. We're going to head down toward Bloomington rather than toward Chicago right away. Oh, getting fuzzy. There you go. Let's see if I can lock that in for you. That's not much. Oh well. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to the weekend. We're already partway through the day one. Friday's Day, only a couple days away. Trying to get used to this cruise control because it's not like newer cars. This is actually in a 2011 car, so it doesn't have the digital cruise control. I would just keep it under 200. Alright, stay in focus. Come on. Trying to keep an eye on that. Costco, $1.50 hot dogs. Let's go. My gas route is going to be completely different this way because I have no idea what the mileage is going to get in this thing. It sure isn't going to be 45 miles a gallon like last time. Alright, come on back here. I see that. Yeah, it's kind of odd. This thing's just not letting me lock it in. Get that thing out of the frame here a little bit for you. Let's see if that helps it a little bit. It is windy, I'll tell you. No doubt about it. So, I don't know, we'll keep this stream going. It's going to be a long one today. If we get put off, I'm going to focus on the sky now. Now, maybe that'll help. I'll keep this running quite a ways. We end up having to sit out a storm for a while. That could be kind of fun, depending where we end up sitting it out at. We'll get through Rockford here, and then we will head down. What's nice about this particular trip, providing the car cooperates, is that I'm not in a rush to get a rental back. So I can lollygag all I need to. Who's coming to the Hard Rock Casino here in Rockford? Wanda Sykes. Anybody else? I know there's one. Yeah, that's all we're going to find out about now. And I'm going to be making some, trying to make some connections back in my folks in Georgia and down in Florida. Maybe have to check on my California offices and see what's happening. Get the show on the road. You know, ironically, since we're really not in a rush, and I'll get to wherever the hell I'm going when I get there, I'll stop at the antique mall and see what's going on. clappers are out. I have no idea what the speed limit is here. I don't see one. We'll go with 55. Oh, someone's coming over. Yeah, in town, there were a ton of trees down. I mean, holy cow. Part of town, actually, was the north part of town. Ton of trees down, roof taken off a part of a building. Some pretty straight line winds coming through last night. Didn't last long, maybe about less than 10 minutes. But when it peaked, it peaked. See how it looks like they've picked up. How about some lines? That would have been special. Tell us where to get off. Last time we came back up this way a few weeks ago, man, it was hands on wheel, just crazy windy. Wow, they've got a lot of this on. This is this part of it is wrapped up. Anything else? Yeah, guardrail. Yeah, there's still enough work to do. What they're getting there. I've driven this car, I've picked it about a week ago, so I've been on the interstate side, and it was pretty decent. I just want to see how we do for a long ride here. Take a quick Yeah, some pretty nasty stuff, let me tell you. Got my Cincinnati right now, and below that, Lexington, Kentucky, Louisville. It's already, some of it's already hit Indy and moving through it, up to Muncie, Fort Wayne. I'm coming in behind it. What's he flapping underneath his car? Something's hitting. No idea what. Well, the good thing is, too, as it's 3:50, it's already 4 o'clock. Going on East Coast time. Crazy. It's going to be dark when I get to Indy. Then we got to really keep an eye out. Oh, man. Yeah, down by Huntsville, Florence. Brutally. It looks terrible right now. A lot of red. So we'll keep an eye on that. If we have to, we'll just stay behind it. So, not too worried about that. Usually I do a long day and then a short day, but sometimes what happens, you've got to, it just has to get reversed out. That might be the case here, so we'll see what happens. Probably could have done. Probably should have stopped and taken care of the windows, but it's kind of like I said, I have absolutely no idea where I'm getting gas at. Usually I have an idea. This time I've got nothing. For a while. There's a lot of activity till we get to the storm area. That's what it's all riding the brakes. I was wondering what that was all about. I was wondering what that was all about. Alright, well, the Illinois State Troopers are out and about today. Winter is over. Although there's snow in the Midwest for tomorrow. No idea what that's all about. It's happened before. Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time, but it is what it is, right? Oh man, it's pretty dark out there, isn't it? Yeah, it is windy, alright. No doubt. Well, we'll see how long it is before they start planting crops. A little light in the sky over there. Not driving that fast. Why is it looking like I'm blowing by everybody? Definitely windy. I'll give you that one. we're going to keep an eye on Fernie birds, that's for sure. Debating whether I want to stop at this Walmart real quick. Keep moving along. Do not adjust your picture. We are in charge of your television. Something like that with your screen. Alright, there's a little front we see up ahead. We see a break. We'll see what happens. It's one of those times of year I actually had to pack for spring and winter. Hell, in summer for that matter. 80-degree weather yesterday, that was insane. So, we'll see. Pickup's great. This makes it more interesting, doesn't it? Buzz, how you doing there? Doesn't have a lot to say. down toward Bloomington, Illinois. And then we're going to head toward the storms, apparently. So, we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how it all goes. Thanks for joining in and taking a ride. We are kind of in early stages yet. A long way to go. We may end up having a light show later if we end up in lightning. But we'll see. Camera gear is ready to go, so bring it on. About 96 miles from Bloomington, Illinois right now, before we hang left and head toward India. Our first group of wind turbines for their trip is coming up. Thing is, I'm working on we're going to get this vehicle rigged up, so it should be in pretty good shape with multiple cameras. Focus, come on here. There you go. So once we get it rigged up, we'll be in good shape. You'll get side views, maybe a rear view. Come on here, focus, focus. And can we keep anything in focus will be the other question. Hi, National Parks Princess, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I know you were live earlier. I kind of jumped in. I was lurking as I was getting the car packed up. Man, this thing just wants to stay in focus and save my life today. Come on. So, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Glad you like your calendar. Going to be working on some new projects here, some prints and some other goodies. If you haven't already, subscribe to NPP's channel. Great tours, parks, hikes, all kinds of great stuff. Subscribe to Berry. Subscribe to the focus button, apparently, is going to be the bigger button issue here. And fast am I doing? Back to cruise control for sure. Let's just keep it at that. Alright. And feel free, any of you in the chat, leave a link to your channel. Meanwhile, I'm going to keep fighting the focus for a while once I... These suckers were rolling pretty fast today, these wind turbines. Truck on the other side of the road looked like it was hauling a large tub. Come on here. Hop on. So once we get to Bloomington, I'll give a better idea kind of what we're dealing with. Wind turbines coming up. Yeah, had bad weather last night, MPP. Really, rain not bad, but the wind was brutal. Kind of peaked at about 11:45 p.m. I have no idea what the wind gusts were, but holy moly, I thought all the trees were coming down all around me. But it was short-lived, but it did cause quite a bit of damage. People were already out cleaning up this morning. I don't know if anybody got hurt or not. A couple of roofs were blown off. By my place, there was some siding off, but another part of town, nowhere near as bad. It was isolated. Yeah, we'll see what happens as we get down toward Indy, what we're dealing with there. What is he carrying? I have no idea. None whatsoever. Specs, how are you? I just saw you were there. Can't really see the chat very well. So good to see you. Or are you already there? We're going to be streaming for quite a while, unless the weather is so bad in Indy that I just end up calling it a day and getting off the road. So we'll see what happens. The other option is I can just get off the road for a little while and let it pass through and then keep going. So the beauty of this is right now, as far as I know, I haven't confirmed this in the last hour, which I probably should. Just waiting to see what was going on, whether or not I had an appointment on Monday. Right now, it does not look like I do. So. We'll see what we end up doing here. Quiet traffic until we hit Indy, so enjoy this while we can. I-80. High wind advisory. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. Amtrak running up. Don't know if that's running to Denver or not. Might be. Trying to see what engines are running. That can't quite get there quick enough to say. You leave Chicago and head toward the West Coast. This is where you'll pass Denver, right here. Done that trip. That's a short haul. Another farm for sale. Yikes. About an hour more to get to Normal. Down to Bloomington, Normal. Fields are getting prepped. Some of them, anyway. Bumpy road right here, that's for sure. Fields. too. Making sure stuff's working here. Well, I'm not sure what happened there, but holy moly. We lost our signal for a minute. Not sure why or anything else. Came back, got a picture of me. How about that? That doesn't happen very often. Wonders of technology. Mississippi, really? An earthquake? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in an earthquake, I guess. Actually, the last earthquake might have been, I'm sure it was whenever I'm in California. There's always something you just don't always feel at them every day, but they're so small sometimes. I do think getting this thing on the highway is going to help me get better gas mileage too. Normally does. Normally being the operative word. So what am 289. So it's come down a little bit here, but I'm curious to see how we go across. We get to Indiana and Ohio, what we're dealing with. Indiana was actually higher prices last time than almost everywhere, which is shocking. Well, other than Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's always bad. something. Pretty close to it. Sydney Cat, how are you? Thanks for jumping in. I just happened to look over at chat and see you were there. Hope you're having a great Saturday. I got really late started, but that was on purpose with the storms heading through Indianapolis area. So we're kind of playing a start late and see where we end up. I'm only gradually being able to see chat right now, but I did see that, so thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. If you haven't already, everybody, subscribe to the Sydney Chat. Great lives, great chill videos. And feel free to put a link to your channel, Sydney. Anybody else who has one, please feel free to do that. Have a very chill highway here. And once we get to Indianapolis, that will be over. Sydney, if you're still there, don't forget to put on your other channel too. What we see is what we're getting for clouds today. It's pretty much consistent since I left. Let's see what the old map looks like. Yeah, it's wind advisory, all right. No doubt about it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Actually, no, we may hit storms sooner than I thought, although it looks like rain. And deal with that. Yeah, it's going to be pretty, boy, I tell you. Time is at 7. I'm trying to get an idea of what we're dealing with time-wise. Oh, come on. A lot of lightning, man. Down from Louisville south. Major amounts of lightning. Rain is already new. Yep. It's already raining in Indy, that's for sure. And I think we're going to hit rain once we get to Urbana and Danville. So, I think once we get through that down the road, huh, what's underneath it? Some nasty stuff. Nasty stuff all the way down to New Orleans right now. The system stretches all the way out. Let's just see where it is at about 8. Let's look ahead. I don't think it'll go that far actually. Maybe it will. Alright. Well, technically, the whole thing is probably calculating on Central Time right now. Rain we can deal with. It's anything above rain we want to be just a little bit careful with. But once we get through the system, it looks like that's it. Oh, I see. That thing focus back in here. There we go. See if that helps a little bit. Thank you, Sydney. That's very kind of you. I didn't even see it. I completely missed it. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. Coffee's definitely going to be the word tonight. That's for sure. See how long my thermos holds out. Unfortunately, I'm not paying a lot of attention to chat at the moment. I'm just kind of checking everything, so. Alright, we're getting closer to Antiqueville. I'm just not so sure it's going to be a good idea to stop today. Because it is technically going on 5 o'clock East Coast time already. Hell, I'm going to run out of light before I even get to Indy. We get the lightning show. You ready in case that's the case? Alright, we're by Winona, Illinois. Not to be confused with Winona, Iowa, or Winona, Minnesota. I think that's right. talked myself into a stop. Reload the coffee. We'll see. We will see. Let's see if I get a shot off here. Looks like it's raining out there, actually. Looks like there's some rain off to the west. Huh. We'll have to see. Did anybody have a chance to see the moon the last couple of nights? Last night was a little in and out with the clouds, but it's looking pretty good. Just thinking, I don't usually get to drive south from this side of the road in the afternoon to get a clear shot. Take advantage of the situation while you can. Alright. Trying to take a look around here to see what we're so far not really looking like we're going to be dealing with anything for a bit. Someday, actually. Damn it. Come on, stay in focus. Let's go. I double docked area. In on El Paso, what's the verdict going to be? Yeah, Sydney has the other channel, My Life Sunny Side, so make sure you subscribe to that as well. Check out her lives. the edge of this a little bit, but there's a lot going on. Same look since we started almost. A little darker, a little lighter, depends where you are. And a little out of focus. Come on. If there's any junk in this engine, it's getting cleaned out, that's for sure. This ride will do it. I've been driving it pretty much during the week, just getting it up down the road, but this should be a good run for it. It had low mileage until I got it. Should see the signage pretty soon. 7 miles maybe? Is that fun? That area is getting wider. Yeah, the system's definitely moving its way through Indy right now. How wide back does it go? Yeah, we're going to run into it on 74 somewhere, so I'll prep accordingly. Pretty much rain. A couple pockets of some heavy stuff, but nothing terrible yet. Most of that was down below. Still is. And in Mississippi, they're getting hit hard. up for whatever, so I don't mind chasing storms, but nighttime not so much. It's a whole other animal. And this storm goes all the way up to Detroit. From east of Indianapolis all the way through to West Virginia. Alright. Guess we'll see how these windshield wipers work. Yeah. Big thanks to everybody who's stopping by today. Appreciate it. I will probably be, we'll be live for quite a while yet. Since we didn't get started till, I think it was after, it was 2 maybe, before I got started today. 2 Central Time. There's our signs. I'm gonna go for it. Reload the coffee. I guess we'll see how much gas is there. I'm gonna stop once. There's no sense stopping again on the other side. It's brutally bad, so we'll see what the deal is. El Paso. Visit our beautiful parks. Thanks, but gotta run. I'll go. I have to check weather too much yet. We're far enough away. What are we behind? What is he hauling? I do not know. Let me think. All right. Get off here. And actually, I've slightly changed my mind. Imagine that. Oh, they put a sign up front of this other building, finally. Kind of, sort of. This is something. All right. wasn't going to go the other place, but I decided I'm stopping here. Going to make a quick stop at the El Paso Antique Mall. I don't think I'm going the other way. Across the street will take too much time. We'll reload the coffee cup, unload the first coffee cup, and also check the discount table. So we will make this a quick run here. I'll be back in the chariot in just a couple minutes. Buzz, you're in charge. God forbid. And I'll take that with me and take this. All right. Shall return. Alright, I'm back. Did you miss me? That's the question. Alright, reload the coffee cup and off we go. Get going here. We're going to have to stop somewhere for gas at some point here. Except for like thermos here. You know, wackadoodle. Sloshing coffee around. Jeez Louise. That top back on and off we run, huh? Alright. There we got some clouds building a little bit. We'll see what happens when we get around the corner. Alright. Lock and loaded. Something like that. Back we go. The discount table was interesting today. Just didn't have the time to really dig through it. Alrighty. Back we go. Thanks for hanging on, everybody. We are back and running. We'll get around Bloomington, see where we're going to end up picking up gas here. This building on the right here, that place, one day I'll take you in there for hopefully a live stream. It'll work in there. It's insane in that place. It's a different kind of antique mall, or an antique store, actually. And they carry some stuff you've just never seen anywhere. Anywhere. It's weird. It's weird. It's laid out pretty well, but still. Alright, thanks for moving over for me. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. About 18 miles from Bloomington till we get around the corner. Flock of something flying pretty tight there. It's like ducks, not geese, are flapping away. Gotta be ducks. Duck, duck. I got out of there in somewhat decent time. There was a lot of new inventory in there, so we'll definitely have to scope that out. Don't want to keep saying that? Alright, cruise control, get on. What are you fitting inside of that trailer? Gear, I guess. Beats me. Don't question, right? You never know. Alright, let's just gear this up and away we go. Well, our coffee is reloaded, so we're ready to go, so that's good. That is a really good thing. Now we should have at least another round of coffee left in there, so that's good. It's made before I left. Maiden, how are you? Yep, $5 challenge. Telling you. It was so funny, that was started as I was in line paying for my $5 item of all things. You're okay. Well, I'm glad you're at least okay. I'm kind of in the same ballpark. How's it going your way? But the timing of it was completely out of control. I mean, what were the odds that I get a text while I was at the register paying for that item? For a card that was ironically on a shelf with things that had nothing to do with non-sports cards or any sports cards, with furniture and stuff. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Good for you. That probably felt good to do that. Put some history there. Well, you know what? That's really good. Sometimes you have to do that. You know, it's about going back to some of those other times and just kind of having a good laugh and going, yep. Especially when there's so much going on. I know you've got a lot going on. I've had a ton going on. High wind advisory. It's not too bad right now. Knock on wood. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. That works. Probably freak the hell out of them. We got a cloud system here. Let's see, like, just a little guy. Damn power lines, get away from me. You got a ticket, yeah, that would do it. Explain that, right? Pretty cool shot. All right, we are right on the north side of Bloomington. We're gonna get around it and start heading for Indianapolis. Well, explain that ticket, Maiden. That's a great stuff. You can look back at it now and have a good laugh. It's 58 degrees. I guess I don't need to have that on. Or that. No, I don't need that on. Get away from me. Time for you to turn half this crap on and off. 72, that's see, that was here yesterday, up in Wisconsin. I had 80 at one point. It was ridiculous. And they're calling for snow tomorrow. Welcome to spring. It's happened before. Now wait, they got the scoreboard lit up over at the minor league park. What's going on? And the lights are on. They're playing a game in March. Really? Oh boy. Maybe I'll have to stay in Maryland next weekend. Go to a game in Frederick. Try to get some more awesome shots like last year. Front row seats, that is. Had dugout seats last year for the, I think it's the Frederick Monarchs. I don't remember what the heck they're called. Still. It's hysterical. It's going on 6 o'clock Eastern. And I'm only at Bloomington. bit. Now you might want to do that, buddy. Good call. Guy behind me thought he was going to try to come in this lane, and he saw what I saw. Alright, so we're heading for the split where I'm gonna get on 74 east and start heading toward Indianapolis. And we'll see if the rain's moved up. Once we get turned around. And we'll do a weather check when we get gas. I'm gonna run this thing a little low before I put gas in. Take a quick peek here and see how the map looks. Sorry, I did. Man, from Chattanooga back west to Memphis. Below that and north. Let's get up here and see what we're dealing with. Yeah, I'm gonna probably hit rain once I get to Champaign. It's the largest system in St. Louis that's moving up. But that's just rain. There's a couple small patches in it, but let's see what happens. Down south of there in Alabama's getting hammered. Holy cow. Yeah, they sure are. All the way down back into New Orleans. So we're going to try to stay. I guess we'll get through Indy at some point. Good rain, but at least it's just rain. Richmond, Dayton, Columbus. Yeah, okay, we'll see how this rolls. We'll see what it looks like when we get there. Once we get to Urbana, we'll know if we have the system that's coming from St. Louis. But I don't care, because I've got coffee. Hot coffee. Exactly. Kind of took it slow with the coffee this morning, so that this afternoon I can just ramp it up. All right. The wind at the moment doesn't seem too bad here. Let's rock. Hey, Maiden, I was watching Dead Pole Vault, which I usually do on Saturday mornings or Friday nights, and he had someone make him a stomp box, custom stomp box, and it's got the pots on it that go to 11. It's awesome. I had to laugh. Yeah, it's very cool. It's a custom box. I took a screenshot of it, so I'll shoot it over to you to take a look at. You'll laugh. That's not Rick out of Indiana, is it? Well, no, he fixes everything. When he just doesn't do guitars, amps, everything. Yeah, someone gave him that sound box as a gift, and they customized with his name on it and everything. It's very cool. All right, we got 165 to Indy. Yeah, no way this car's getting Indy. I don't know what's left in gas. Although it's doing okay. Okay, you do. I thought you might. He does the dumpster diving at Guitar Center, among other places. And these clouds have not changed at all. It's been just like this since I left this morning. Crazy. That'll change in about an hour. I think as soon as these fields dry out, they're going to get plowed. I just got to think they're going to turn these over pretty soon. Speedy Gazelles, what are you doing here? Oh yeah, corn country and soybeans. Yep. Ay, ay, ay. Nah, it's all gonna work out. We won't even get into it. I don't have time today. Or the energy. Ironically, I thought I was going to be downtown there photographing in 2 weeks, but I don't think it's happening this particular trip. What the hell is this up ahead? What's he hauling? How many lives do we have? Come on, curiosity. Take me to it. Man, and that truck is following it pretty damn close behind. You don't usually see him tail like that. It's a Saturn. Alright, what's your guess? Wrong answers only. What's he hauling? Now, the way they have it covered. Turbines usually don't get covered, but and you never know whether it's a structure inside of a structure. Never say never, could have been. Yeah, I suppose it could have been. Conspiracy theories. Wrong answers only. We want wrong conspiracies only. Hey, Sydney. Good to have you here. Did you have high winds by you last night? Because I'm guessing you probably did. Because once they hit me, they would have headed your way. Although they were kind of going northeast, so it might have missed you. Yeah, see, I didn't get much rain. There was a tiny bit of rain, but man, oh man, good 70 to 90 mile an hour winds for about, I want to say, 5 to 10 minutes. Why do I have air flying through here? What's the frickin' deal with that? There, that's fucking more better. Breakfast for dinner is awesome all the time. No doubt. Well, here's our front oversizer to check out the overpasses. I could never do that job. I'd be stopping at every antique place. Just don't worry about the overpass. I'll catch up with you. Somehow I don't think that's allowed. Well, maybe I'm not stopping here for gas. I still got plenty of gas. I thought I might. go to? What's that license plate all about? Johnsonville. I'm stepping back from that, period. Yeah, I was gonna stop and put gas in the car. Now I'm not so sure. It can't hurt. Let's see what the prices look like. Because I don't know the limits of this car quite yet. So, really, yeah. Thanks, Sydney. Oh, I must have put gas in. What the hell? Since I don't know what I'm dealing with or where I'm going to get to. Especially weather-wise. Okay. What's going on here? Not where I wanted to get gas, but it's where I'm going to end up getting gas today. It's the way it goes. I've gotten gas in worse places. Taco Bell. Wait, what? Speaking of which, maiden, Taco Bell I'm talking about. I brought something in the car for the fifth time. I'm going to see if I can try to hook up with John and give him this thing. I've been traipsing back and forth to the East Coast for how long now? Depending on my schedule. God, it looks like rain. You're here. It's not even here yet. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for coming in, and hope for the ride. I'm just pulling over to get some gas, fill her up before we head toward Indianapolis. Doing well. I hope all is well your ways too, man. All right, let's go in here and see what we got. We got a truck that doesn't. Oh, he's taking a wide turn into. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Alright. Yikes. All pumps? Oh, there's one. Okay. Let's see if it's still there when I get around. I see the police is here politely waiting for me. That's always nice. So I can get this puppy turn around and also get the windows washed. And we'll do a gas price check. By God, we'll get it all done. Alright, be right back. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right. Full strength. Back we go. Windows somewhat clean. And the side could have been better, but that's all right. It happens. All right. I still didn't fill it up. Almost did. All right, well, we'll see. See how it all plays out. Yeah, Specs, I saw something about that. What? Yeah, I saw it. I'm not sure what had happened. Was it your wrist? Back we go. All right, on the road. Gear out. I don't know if I really want to reset this or not. I figure out what the hell. Let's see. Reset. Well, we got our first gas check in. Gas price check. About 20 cents higher here than it was coming down 39. You know, once we get over to Indiana, I think it's going to be, I don't know, it might be cheaper there. But since I don't know this car quite yet for its gas mileage completely, playing safe. If we hit nasty weather, I don't want to have to worry about it. Lights are on. Because this car, I haven't figured out if this car has an automatic on or not. I know where the steering wheel is. That's all that counts, right? Not the gas pedal. Okay, that's great. Actually, I think I still have my BAM magazines, Bay Area Music magazines when I lived there. And Black Flag was on the cover of one of those issues. I think we were in there because we were playing. I'm not sure what show we were playing, but I know Black Flag was on the cover. That's pretty funny. A poser band. What are we driving into here already, it looks like? Wait a minute. Radar. I need radar. radar. It looks like we may be driving. That might have been one of the best stops I made. It looks like we're driving into it. Yeah, well, he's heard and he knows what's going on, so absolutely. Alright, let's see what radar looks like. Yep, alright, that's why I'm seeing this. We're driving in the rain. The good news is, that's 8:49. I'm just, oh, man, there's some nasty stuff coming to Indy at about 8 something. Let's see here. Let's see if that still transpires. Right there. What time is that? 10 o'clock. I'll be through there by then. And he's going to get hammered about 10. Actually, there is that. Well, and the thing is, Maiden, there were so many bands that were not that far off from them. In the building where we rehearsed, we had our own studio, so that was awesome. We had 24-hour access, no problem. And there were so many bands on our side. There was just downstairs, and there was 1, 2, 3. Was there only 4 of us? 4 rooms, maybe 5. The other side of the building, there were a ton of rooms downstairs and upstairs, just a ton, and you had all kinds of stuff going on. So you got to hear it all. It was great. And ironically, one of the Sven Jorgensen played in the band with him for a while. He also recorded. He was also a sound engineer. He did a lot of recording. And he went on to actually go on tour with Elton. It was great. He was living in the building. Yeah, the Dead Kennedys with that album, that awesome album cover. Alright, lights on. Somewhere in here we're going to hit rain. Just not sure. Well, East Bay for sure, but also one of Francisco's buildings where Monolith rehearsed. First band I played with. It was all metal. Keyboard player in a metal band. You go figure that out. But it worked. Alright, where are we going to hit the rain? I keep waiting for it. Now, it does not look right now like there's any spin-ups. Just rain. Testament, yeah. Slate Metallic, yeah. I get bands coming out of Fremont, Concord, and then not really anybody. That's where everybody was coming from. A lot of us just lived in the city, which made it a lot easier to get to and from the studios. And then a few people were actually rehearsing between Fremont and Oakland. Oakland had Francisco also had a great building in Oakland. And we actually went there and rehearsed years later. Just because it was a good place to set up for stage. Alright, what do we got going here? I like Surrounded by Rain, but it's not happening yet. I mean, the visibility is low, but where the hell's the rain? Not that I want it. It's under for me. Well, that's still a new wind turbine, so that's why that's not turning. Both these are new. Yeah, visibility is down to about half a mile. Maybe a mile tops. That's a good shot though, like that. Yeah, they did. There are a lot of questions. The wind is not anywhere near as bad as it was before, so maybe we got that going for us. Hot Ones Pringles. Really? Okay, I'll buy that. Is your throat feeling sore, Sydney? What's happening there? head cold all week. Not good. We tried to do it. Yeah, that always happens, doesn't it? I hate when that happens. Yeah, I started cooking 2 days ago, having no idea how long I was going to be gone, so I've got food for, I don't know, a week plus maybe. We'll see what happens. Alright, we've got 130 to Indy. About 14 to Champaign, where it looked like it was raining like hell. 95th, very cool. Yeah, exactly. Definitely stay home. Alright, everybody's hitting brakes. What's going on? Are we hitting rain? See, it doesn't look as hazy on screen as it is. It's lower visibility. I keep thinking the rain's going to hit any second. Temperature 61. Horses aren't really indicating much, that's for sure. They're out dawdling about, so. That puppy going. Well, once we get through Champaign, Urbana, somewhere before then, I expect to hit rain because we sure are hitting this. So okay, it looks like it's going to be Champaign if we're going to hit it right now. Looks like it's breaking up a little bit. We will see. Trust nothing. Yeah, there's enough, stuff going on. Knock on wood, last few years I've only gotten sick once I was on the road. I just stayed in a hotel for a couple of days till I got better. There's no sense going anywhere. Got well enough to drive and then came home and then was fine, but boy, that doesn't happen very often. Thanks so much. Oh yeah, I'm always checking out specs. No doubt. That was great of her to share this out. She is awesome out there. All of you are awesome. Jim Maiden, Sydney Cat, Specs, sharing stuff out. You got Sarah who's jumping in the streams all the time. She doesn't have a channel. Although Sarah, you might want to think since you do all that beating, might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Sydney. Miles. You always have plenty of beating to do. You're probably busy for the next 30 years doing that. All the projects you have. Well, you're doing good, so if you've only had 2 tickets, you're doing okay. Speaking of tickets, I better watch the speed limit. Whoa, deer in the field, and I mean, it's gotta be 15, 20 out there. They're eating before the rain. Huh. Went to go grab my camera and couldn't get there fast enough. All right, we're coming up to Urbana, Champaign, Urbana, University of Illinois. Oh, here we go. We got sprinkles. Come on, Raider. Here we go. All right. and off again until we get to Indian. I'm going to be, still might be off and on. We'll be ahead of the worst. So that would be good. Still has a low clouds, but nothing too crazy. Oh, they moved us over to the center lanes. Look at that. I'm gonna get over here just to play safe. Oh, there's what happened here. Where'd you go there? One of those days. Yeah, we went. My screen's dark, so my power must have gotten low. Alright. Well, we're running now, so. Where are we? Looks like we are, but it's hard to tell. Good thing I've got a monitor going, or I wouldn't see what the heck's going on, because my screen is dark, dark, dark. There we go. That's what happened. I ran my battery low. Sorry about that. Let's get back into here. This should help it in a second. Hold on. Where are ya? Turn around. Can't see it. There we go. That should do it. There we go. Whew. Alright, we lost access for a minute. Sorry about that. I see what happened. My little thing I had picked up decided not to work. But we're good now. Sundays. is. We'll get through here. We still haven't really hit rain. Let's just kind of get over a little bit here. Alright. Here I went and I fixed the windshield. Blah, 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 blah. Alrighty, here we go. It's a big branch. Let's see if we can get that thing cleared up a little bit. There we go. Otherwise, it looks like you've been drinking. Not that that's a problem. I'm just stating. Sydney picky? Nah, come on. Can't be true. Really? That's it? Alright. What tells you it does, doesn't it? I'll have to figure that out later. Yeah, sometimes, Sydney, you gotta listen to your own body. It does know when it's coming. No doubt about it. Go with your gut. That's about most things, actually. Okay, so we're getting a little creep going on here. Get back over there. Time is it? I gotta switch the time a little bit here, don't I? Yeah, we've got about another 25, 30 miles. We're out of Illinois into Indiana. Yep, that's about right. All right. What the hell is going on here? Rain, no rain. Well, when's it gonna be here? We've got better line of sight visibility right now. Odd. Almost 6 o'clock Central, so we're at 7 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be 8 o'clock before I get around Indy. So looks like right now it's not going to be a problem. Oh, there's some cloud right up ahead. God, my windshield dirty as hell. I just cleaned it. Yep, 8 p.m. Atlantic. That's right. You're 2 ahead. Yes, sirree, Bob. If you want to go Hawaiian, it's 1 p.m. 103 to Indy. There goes the focus. Come on, back you. Thank you. I see coppers. Coppers. Yeah, you can see that line of clouds. Yeah, you can see that bank of clouds ahead. Just an isolated one now. Swear to God, didn't they just clean this windshield? Like a few miles ago? That's 74 for you. Always. Oh well. So it goes. Yeah, Sydney, you know, it's funny because I was driving around town running a couple of errands this morning, and of course there's a big estate sale, and I had absolutely no time to stop. Garage sale season's way around the corner. I'm ready. And flea markets. And I better sell some of my stuff so I can start buying other stuff. Ay, ay, ay. Lost everything there. What happened? Back it up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I do too. Because you never know what you're going to find. Did you have a chance to look at the finds video from this week yet? Hang on here. We're just trying to get this thing situated. Do it this way for the moment. Just deal with it. Half the price? Jump on it. Yeah, it dropped yesterday. You're going to get a laugh out of it because it's almost nothing you would expect me to find. We're getting a few clouds now, aren't we? Windshield looks like crap. Can't work under these conditions. I have to talk to the operator of this vehicle. Oh wait, that's me. Apparently maybe I'll need to buy new windshield wipers too. That's alright. Easy enough to do. I didn't have myself today. Come on. Alright, so 90 Bowman for autographs. Alright. I'm going to keep an eye out, mate, and see what I come across. Jeez. Focusing would be a really cool deal. There we go. This is going to be a problem today for the moment. Oh, sure. Have gas at 275. Yeah, that's crazy. 30 bucks for that. What are you slowing down for there, pal? You're from Kansas. Home of Toto. Not the band. Oh yeah, I know all about that. It's kind of like, this is a double-edged sword taking this out on a trial run. It's like, okay. We'll see how this goes. Against all my better practices, better judgment, but I figured I want to give it a run. $120K, yeah. Yeah, at least. Either ways to go, yeah. Oh, a steady nonsense rain, my favorite knot. Really? Three weeks already. Holy cow. Seems like that went by fast. Alright, let's check radar and see what we're dealing with here. I'm at the moment, my large screen, so I can see what I'm dealing with. That ain't happening at the moment. One miracle at a time. see how close we get through Indy. Alright, we're coming up to Danville. Once we get to Danville at some point, then we'll hit Indiana. What it wants to. Then we'll hit a spot with no rain. Back in the rain again. I want to know why you popped in, you sucker. Oh, you won't stay in there. What's up with you? Interesting. I don't know for now. I know. Speaking of Bowman Avenue. Exactly. Hey, you know, I saw Topps Chrome football mega boxes yesterday. No one was buying them. So the question that I have is for all these people buying Chrome football from Topps right now, whether they're buying hanger boxes or hanger boxes were $19, I think. Yeah, $19. And blasters were, I don't know, 20 something. They're not licensed product yet. So do we hold them accountable for the same situation as Panini? Just saying. It's an interesting thought process. I think they're going to be licensed next round. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking too. I go, you can't sit there and put a run on Topps Chrome when it's unlicensed and at the same time bitch about Panini not being licensed. Can you? That's just me. Crawfordsville, that's going to be our exit after that to cut across north of Indy. Well, it is, and I think that's fanatics because people know it's going to be licensed. I don't know. I mean, they did a good job from what I've seen. I haven't bought any. No, what did I buy? watch the video, you know exactly what I picked up. Alright, so we're getting there. You know what? That's what I've been doing. I've not bought any. I've bought one box of Tops, a hanger box of Tops 24 update. It actually worked out, but that's it. It's the only thing I bought. Yeah, I know. We'll see how that works out down the road. Great. I think I should stop at the Speedway today and take a couple of laps. Alright, we're coming to Indiana. And you know what Indiana has? You know what it has, don't you? Uranus. Uranus, Indiana. Chicago itself, Chicago proper's always had a higher chance. I remember that as a kid. Not seeing too much. They said 15,000 for the house. Compared to New Jersey taxes, it's like a deal. Well, it depends what county you're in too. If it's Essex County, I don't know what size house she has, but that house that she has in Essex County, New Jersey, let's just say, you know, quote, normal county, like Union County, let's say property taxes are $15,000, like what she's paying now. In Essex County, she'd be paying about $45,000. Love ladies down by the shore, those property taxes will be closer to $50,000 or $60,000 a year. Yeah. when I left New Jersey, I was paying, and that's how long ago? 2014? 10 years ago. I was paying $10,000 a year. And I felt good about it. But that same house in Essex County would easily be $35,000 in taxes. California has an interesting law, which was actually done in the 70s, Prop 13, so that when you buy your house, it gets appraised, and then every year it can only go up so much of a percent until you sell that house. So let's say you pick up, I don't know how you want to do this, a house that was picked up for $110,000, we'll say, back in the late 80s, had a property tax of $1,200 a year. But it could only go up a percentage every year, a small percentage. So today, that same house is probably paying, wow. Yeah, my stream died for a minute, so we're trying it again here. Yes, we are. Ay, power went. So hopefully, we'll see how long this stays on. Oh, son of a gun.